Hi everyone, in this video I am going to show how to find the integer solution of square root of a plus square root of b is equal to square root of 45, or square root of a plus square root of b is equal to square root of 45 can be written as 9 times 5, or square root of a plus square root of b is equal to square root of 9 times 5 is square root of 9 times square root of 5, or square root of a plus square root of b is equal to square root of 9 is 3 and square root of 5. Now divided both side by square root of 5, we can write square root of a over square root of 5 plus square root of b over square root of 5 is equal to 3 square root of 5 over square root of 5, or square root of a over square root of 5 is square root of a over 5, plus similarly square root of b over square root of 5 can be written as square root of b over 5 is equal to this square root of 5 and square root of 5 will cancel out, so it will remain 3. As right side is integer, so left side will also be integer. For that reason, square root of a over 5 is integer and square root of b over 5 will also be integer. So a over 5 is a square number. Similarly, b over 5 will also be a square number. Consider a over 5 is equal to m square, where m is integer, and b over 5 is n square. Here n is also integer. So we can write a is equal to 5m square and b is equal to 5n square. Now substituting a over 5 is equal to m square and b over 5 is equal to n square in this equation, we can write square root of m square plus square root of n square is equal to 3. So this square root and square will cancel out, so we can write m plus, similarly this square root and square will cancel out, so it will be n is equal to 3. Now the possible combination of m and n, we can write m and n when m is equal to 0, then n is equal to 3, as the sum of 0 plus 3 is 3, and when m is 1, then n is 2, 1 plus 2 is 3, and when m is equal to 2, then n is equal to 1, and when m is equal to 3, then n is equal to 0. As a is equal to 5m square and b is equal to 5n square. So when m is equal to 0, then 0 square is 0 times 5 is 0. So the value of a will be 0. And when n is equal to 3, then 3 square is 9 times 5 is 45. So the value of b will be 45. And when m is equal to 1, then 1 square is 1 times 5 is 5. Then when n is equal to 2, then 2a square is 4, 4 times 5 is 20. And when m is equal to 2, then 2a square is 4, 4 times 5 is 20. And when n is equal to 1, then 1 square is 1 times 5 is 5. And when m is equal to 3, then 3 square is 9, 9 times 5 is 45. And when n is equal to 0, then 0 square is 0 times 5 is 0. So the value of a and b will be when a is equal to 0, then b is equal to 45, and when a is equal to 5, then b is equal to 20, and when a is equal to 20, then b is equal to 5, and when a is equal to 45, then b is equal to 0. So these are the solutions of this equation. If you like this video, please subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching.